Hey everyone, my name is Aaron. Welcome back to the ASMR channel. Um, First of all, I'm gonna start saying, before y'all shoot me, all right? I know consistency. It's not my forte apparently when it comes to this. But for some reason I keep getting dragged back into it. No matter how much I try to leave it or something, you know. I actually do have a special shout out today. For one of the members that brought me back into this. I have it written down. I wrote it down quite a while ago for the record. I think he texted me like 2 weeks ago, maybe longer. But I've written it down. All right, special shout out to Pat's Dimes 500. I believe that's what it was. It could be Pot's Dimes, but I believe it was Pat's Dimes 500. My handwriting's terrible, so special shout out to you. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. I do have a very, very, very special announcement at the very end of the video. Stay tuned for that. Um, if you know you're not going to make it towards the end of the video, skip now. You're going to want to hear it. So I'm going to show you guys what we're working with today. All right. Due to Pat's, this is one of his favorite triggers that he said he liked. And it was a watch, which I gotta agree with you. Amazing trigger. Love it. Next up, I think it's very ASMR favorite. Scissors. I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm joking. Possibly. I've never used scissors before in the ASMR video, so we'll see how it goes. Whoa, whoa. You feel me? Alright, next up we got Mr. Waddle's cat toy. Y'all don't know Mr. Waddles yet, but if you hear a meow, it's Mr. Waddles. Just keep that in mind. I'll show you Mr. Waddles. It's like a little green ball, but like the little green ball, it's like tubes. It's cool. Sorry, I may be talking a little loud. Y'all don't come to my channel for professionalism. Alright, that's not me. Alright, enough of that one. Next up, we got. I like this one. I like this one. I just thought of it. It's a solo cup. Doesn't that make good sounds? Oh, wait. Oh, oh buddy. Oh, buddy. We'll try that. If you heard the meow, I don't know if it cut out or not. Mr. Waddles. Next up, we got. Anyone guess what this is? If you said Band Aid box, you would be correct. Also, why would you guess that? Someone's cheating. Put it down in the comments if you got that. Alright, next up. Actually, no. Wait, we'll pause. We have one more. Mr. Waddles. Mr. Waddles ASMR. Very lanky, very long. Mr. Waddles. That's enough of him. The most important one that I do every video, Bible ASMR. Different Bible this time. Got a lot of Bibles. And of course, we will be reading a verse near the end of the video. So let's get into it. May have hit the mic. It's fine. I'm what they call a professional. Alright, let's get into it. Let's go start with the watch. Kind of feeling the watch, honestly. This was a watch I bought when I was 14, I think. It was like a $10 watch from Walmart. And I still have it. I mean, it's still in good condition. It's a all black, like sterling silver watch. This one has a different sound than a lot of watches. If you like really hear it, you can really hear the metal clinkiness of it, if that makes sense. I got it, don't worry. I missed the camera. We're good. I will try to be more consistent with the videos. I made it worse. I'll try to be more consistent with the videos. Um, Hopefully coming up. Maybe I'll do a Christmas theme. Depends on if my wife puts me in a Santa Claus hat or something. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I think that's enough of the watch. I think we'll move on. Let's mix it up here. Let's try it out. We're going to try a little bit of the scissors. I'm not very hopeful on the scissors because I've never done it before. And I don't know how it sounds. So we're giving it a shot. Man, you gotta fix this. You can't be going out of the house like this. No. It's pretty good. It's pretty good too. I took a little too much off. A little too much. Just a small amount. It's fine though. Maybe it's not fine. We'll just put these down. You look fantastic, amazing, stunning. You're something special. That's definitely my fault. Anyways, moving on. We're gonna go with Mr. Waddle's toy, the green ball. I think the ball makes good sounds. I got it. I got it. They keep trying to leave. It's weird. I think that's enough of the green ball. I think we'll move on. Maybe spice it up, you know? Red Solo cup. Didn't see that coming. It's almost like I told you guys what I was gonna do. I don't know. Man of mysteries. It's like a giant Santa hat. Voila. New microphone. The Solo cup. I have no clue how this sounds. It's probably not good. What if I do? Guys, I'm thinking here. Big brain. I muted it. Second big brain. I don't think this is working. We're gonna move on. The brain was not big. Here's in my face. Boogala boogala. Tell me what that says, guys. What does that say? What does it say? I don't know. I can't see. There's no light. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I don't think this does anything. Alright, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're going fast today. Alright? Band-Aid box. It's like a clicky noise. Sounds like when you, the temperament seal, like on jars, you know, like on pickle jars or something, when you press it down. Which one? Which side am I gonna go? You don't know. Like I said, guys, remember at the start of the video, I did mention a very, very special announcement at the end that I think you guys are gonna love. Let's try to do this without spilling band-aids everywhere. I'm being bested by a box. I'm being bested by a box, guys. This is not good. Guys, this is not good. I did it. Band-aids. This isn't very convenient. Like, what if I'm bleeding out, right? And a small band-aid is the only way to save me. And I can't get the lid open. You gotta think about these things, guys. POV. Me trying to get the band-aid box open. I think that's pretty accurate. If you guys can't tell, I'm just having fun. Just join me for the ride. Alright, now we're moving on to my favorite thing in the world. The Bible. Alright. We're going to go through one verse, talk about it, and then I will tell you guys the special announcement at the end before we all go to bed, or if we're studying before we rewatch the video 8 times because you love me. You're going to watch the video, right? I'm so glad that you're doing that. That's so kind of you. All right, let's get into it. So, what we're going to do is we are going to go to the New Testament of the Bible. If you don't know, the Bible has the Old Testament and the New Testament. The New Testament is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John is the Gospel, which is it's the most known part, is what should be shared. Easier to understand, if that makes sense. So we are going to go to the book of Matthew, which is the first book of the New Testament. Little backstory. Matthew is actually a scholar. So the Bible is made up of multiple books. So Matthew is its own book. It's just like reading a series. Matthew has every, different chapters. But Matthew, being a scholar, he's very detail oriented. So actually, Matthew, the first verse is all details. So if you're really a detailed person, Matthew is going to be able to relate more to you. But we're going to go through. Just because they're not relatable to you does not mean they don't say something that you need to hear. They talk about a lot of aspects in life that's really important, like lust, anger, retaliation, a lot of stuff, divorce. So we're going to go through to Matthew 5. So that's Matthew chapter 5. And I think I'm going to go. We're going to go to retaliation. And if you have heard this verse before, then you'll know the saying at least. So we're gonna read Matthew 5, verse 38, all the way to verse 42. All right, and it goes like this: You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil. But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn them your left as well. And if anyone would sue you and take your tunic, which is a shirt, give him your cloak as well. So that's pretty much saying, if you're suing me for my shirt, I'm giving you my jacket as well. And if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Give to the one who begs from you, and do not refuse the one who would borrow from you. So that is retaliation. And you might be a little confused on why, if someone is slapping me, would I give them my other cheek to slap it as well? Or if someone told me to go 1 mile, why would I go 2? Or maybe you don't understand the saying of 1 mile and 2 mile. Well, you're in luck. I'm going to explain it a little bit. So back when Jesus was alive, the Roman soldiers, it was a law that Roman soldiers can make anybody hold and carry their armor and their stuff for 1 mile. They could only do 1 mile, as that's how far you could take it. And you had to do it. So if they told you to carry your stuff, you had to do it. And so it's saying, if someone tells you to give it 1 mile, give him 2. Give him 2 miles. And what it's another way of saying it is, or actually another thing is the slapping the right side. Back in that time, slapping was a form of disrespect. It wasn't a fight. It was a form of disrespect. Same as it is today, but it's a little more. If I slapped you, that was the ultimate disrespect that I could give you. And he's saying, you're being disrespected. Don't stoop as low as the person disrespecting you. You've heard the saying before, kill him with kindness. This is kind of what it's meaning. A great example of today is, let's say someone is cussing at you, like just absolutely hammering you down, just curse word after curse word, and just belittling you. Sorry, I'm not great with words. Um, Jesus is saying that do not retaliate by throwing and matching their energy, by just going back with them with the curses. There's no need. It doesn't solve anything. And it's not of good faith. Showing people that even in moments where you're being targeted, you're being used, you're being just abused in general, and showing them the light and that you're still happy and that you still wish them the best is amazing. Like it's honestly amazing. If you've ever met someone and you've been mean to them and they were just nice to you afterwards, and you're like, I don't understand how. I don't understand how you're happy after I just hurled insults at you. Or maybe you were on the receiving end, or vice versa, or you've seen it and you're like, I don't understand how you dealt with it. It's a way of happiness. I mean, it genuinely is hope. That's something that's missing in this world today. So that's Matthew 5. I go back to the first verse. Sorry, I forgot the number. I think it was 38. Matthew 38 is the verse. And so if you guys are interested, we'll be making another video soon. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I do have a very, very special announcement that I hope you guys will join. I really would love it. Is I'm actually starting my own podcast. It's going to be called The Hope Anchor. And that is kind of binding into a verse in Hebrews about hope is the anchor in faith. Hope is a massive, massive part of faith, especially in the Bible. That's what it is. And what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be reading the whole Bible, starting in something that's a little easier for everyone to understand. Matthew, for one, is probably one of the easier books. So what I'll be doing is me and my best friend, his name's Logan, are actually going to be starting a podcast coming up very, very soon. Very soon. I'll keep you guys updated. I promise I'll post a video on YouTube before I come out with the podcast to keep you guys informed. And it will be on Spotify. So with this, you'll be able to listen to it Spotify if you guys are driving in the car, if you guys are on your way to work, if you guys are studying, about to go to sleep. It's going to be a lot easier for you, especially since you could turn off the screen and your phone could be black, so you could go to sleep. You could fall asleep to it. And I'm just going to be sharing the word of God and just talking about Bible verses like a lot of you have requested before. So if you want, I'll keep you guys updated. Join the Discord. That's where you guys can connect with me personally. DM me at any time. We're going to be starting in the book of Matthew at Matthew 1. And I'll keep you guys updated as that goes. But I'm really excited about it. I really hope to see you guys there. Especially like the guy that I wrote down on the sticky note. Pot Dimes 500. I would love to see you there. That would absolutely mean the world to me. There's quite a few others of you that I know the name. Like I know how to read the name, but I can't say the name, so I apologize. I do remember a lot of you guys. I know at least 60 people by name that if I seen your name pop up in the Discord or in a YouTube comment, I'll absolutely remember you from every other video. So I really do appreciate the support that you guys gave me. I hope that I can do this a little more often, and I hope you guys have a great night. It was amazing talking to you guys again. You guys have a blessed night.